Hey everyone, it's Austin Solomon, the Solomon Group at Coldwell Banker. Welcome to this week's episode of the Real Wausau Real Estate Show. Today I'm joined by agent Matt Mullen, team member and friend. How you doing, man?
Well, I'm wonderful. How are you?
Good. Tell us a little bit, before we get into your topic, tell us a little bit about yourself. Who's Matt Mullen?
I was born and raised in Wausau, Wisconsin. Went to DC Everest, same as you.
Yeah, let's go.
So local communities, once you're in this town for so long, you know where everything is. You know the vibe, and that really helps us in our case here, the team.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. How long have you been doing it?
3 years now.
That's awesome. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, you've learned quite a bit over the years. Today, what are we talking about, Matt?
All right, what I labeled it as is what to expect when you don't know what you're expecting.
That's great. That's like
I
that's
thought
like
that was
life.
clever.
It's kind of like life a lot of times, you know.
Actually, I think that's a pregnancy book.
Oh, yeah, that's
it really
true.
is.
That's pretty funny, actually. But
okay, so this is what we're going through from the first one. Step one, from the get-go, you need the pre-approval. Mm-hmm. No one's going to take you seriously buying a house without that pre-approval. That letter gets you in the door.
Yep.
That one letter, you will get nowhere.
Right.
So from the get-go, talk to a local lender.
Yeah.
I personally recommend a local lender. It seems like it really helps to talk to someone close.
Yeah.
I feel.
There's more accountability too.
True.
Yeah, for someone that's local, like the lender, just like they're part of the community. They're not like, if the deal goes bad, like that's going to have negative effects.
Absolutely.
There's more accountability. Yeah.
And I like our go-to people.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
So.
Yeah, having that pre-approval is huge because as you can imagine, there's people that try to buy a house that have no business buying a home, right? Without a pre-approval letter, you look somewhat like those people.
Everyone says they're worth $1 million, but without that letter, that gets you the house.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, from there, there's a big difference with what program you go with that bank.
Yep.
There's a lot of first-time home buyer programs. I feel like there's a lot of buyers that don't know what they're capable of getting for a loan. Mm-hmm. Some people are just so scared of the concept of getting a house that really it's not that hard.
Yeah.
It's the concept of just going through with it.
Yeah.
So that is the benefit of having a realtor as well.
Kind of, yeah, someone that can guide you through the process.
Absolutely.
Embrace the unknown and kind of help guide you throughout each way. Yeah.
It's truly satisfying when you do help them along the way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Getting them their first house is truly satisfying, I feel.
For sure.
So my biggest thing is going into the house from the get-go. There's so many people that's like, it better have a dishwasher. I'm like, well, no. We got to look at the bigger things.
Yeah.
That's what I call the big four.
Okay.
The big four to me is foundation,
mm-hmm.
roof, the mechanicals. You got to look at the furnace, age, expected life.
Yep.
Hot water heater, and number 4 is siding.
Yeah.
Siding can be very expensive. So when I go to these places, I just want to make sure the big dollar items are taken care of.
Yep. What were the 4 again? You said roof, siding, mechanicals, and foundation?
Correct. Number one is foundation.
Yeah, right. Is it solid?
Correct. That's the first thing. I have a little bit of fun with that. We go to the basement, I'm like, this is going to be the fun part.
Yeah.
When you put your light on your camera, and it's like, let's see what's going on down here.
Yeah, right. Yeah, look at the main beam. Like, how does it feel like when you're walking across the floors? Like, those types of things. Yeah.
Right. And, especially with first-time home buyers, they don't know these things. So I feel like it's our responsibility to go through this with them. Mm-hmm. They need to feel good throughout the entire transaction. Mm-hmm. And I want them to feel good.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
So I'd say the big thing also with starting out buying a house, there's a lot of people that want to shoot to their maximum price. Mm-hmm. I don't want you to shoot to your maximum price on the get-go. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. You don't have to live there, forever. Right. But be comfortable.
Yep.
Buying your first house, it's like, all right, we can shoot to the maximum amount. No, you shouldn't exactly do that. I don't want our buyers to stress about it either.
Right.
I want them to be comfortable. You never know what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a big thing. Also, the first house you go into, you don't have to buy it.
Yeah, right. Yep.
There's been so many where it's like, all right, I'm in love, I'll take it. It's like, no. Just wait, think on it. I feel like it's very important.
Yeah. So maybe for people that have a tendency just to like kind of jump into something, maybe for them it's looking at a few homes.
Absolutely.
Right. Yep. Or yeah. And I think sensing that as an agent, being like, hey, this is, and sometimes people do look at one house and they're like, yeah, I've been looking for a month. This is the first one I've actually looked at, and this is exactly what I'm looking for. I'll take it. Yeah.
Right. No, I can feel it out though.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I really want people to think on it, sleep on it.
Yeah.
Sleep on it. Talk to
exactly.
me, weigh the pros and cons, because I want this to be your perfect house.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Sweet. No, that's a good like overview of like, hey, when you're looking at a house, right? Make sure you get pre-approved, right? There's going to be a lot of unknowns, but consult with the professionals, find a good realtor to work with, and just kind of entrust them throughout the process. Yeah. And be in communication too. Like, I think just kind of ask questions, like be intentional, like, kind of just let your agent know like, hey, I don't really know exactly what I'm doing. Like I need help. And I'm going to consistently like ask questions and like,
Right. I feel sometimes when I don't ask questions, I'm like, I don't feel right about this.
Yeah,
you should be asking more questions.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Sweet. I like it, man. What to expect when you're
not expecting.
Yeah, there you go. There we go. I like it.
Copyright.
Yeah, that's funny. Well, sweet. Well, Matt, thanks for tuning in to this week's episode and for joining us and talking about, some things to consider when starting out. Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's been fun. So we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.